Hi, everyone, and welcome to an episode of the Flex Audiology Show, where today we will be talking about hearing protection, specifically custom devices versus foam, and then we will be showcasing a local restaurant that I go to pretty often, so stay tuned for that. So let's start out with protecting our ears. Hunting season is just around a corner, and I know a lot of you have also been going to the Lawrenceburg Speedway. And so I always get asked, how do I protect my hearing? What's going to be the best option? Let's just talk about the basic foam earplug. So this is kind of the option that I'm showing you here. These are super effective. So they're pretty easy to use. You just roll them and stick them down in your ear, and then it's going to fill it up. What I love about the foam earplugs is that they're readily accessible. So if you don't happen to have something, you can pretty much stop anywhere, Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, and go into over near the pharmacy, and that's where they're at. So the thing about the foam earplugs is easily accessible. They are pretty inexpensive. You're gonna probably pay less than a buck for these. And if you lose them, it's not that big of a deal. And really, when you go to the Lawrenceburg Speedway racetrack, they actually have these for sale there. And but they also have the bigger muffs as well, if that's what you want. The number one thing to know about this type of ear protection device is that they're only as effective as deep as you get them. So you really, really want to roll them and really get them down deep. And too often I see people with them sticking out like that. They're barely in there. And so they might be taking the edge off the noise, but they're actually not protecting your ears. Get them down really, really, really deep, and then they're just as effective as any of the custom options that are out there. The next step up from that would actually be to get a custom mold. And the custom mold really takes out kind of the user error of how deep these are supposed to be. So if you have a really small ear canal, it's really bendy, things like that, you may want to consider getting a custom one. And then, like, let's say you wear those to a concert, so like the Riverbend concert series this summer, then you could have them where they're really small, they're deep, nobody sees them, and then they have the option of having filters in there to where you can still communicate. And then the Mac Daddy, which I absolutely love and endorse 100%, is the Sound Gear. So these are made by Starkey, and I know with hunting season coming up, they're just classic. They're going to protect your ears as well as have amplification, so that way you can hear any of those little critters that are coming through that you're looking for. So whether it's pheasant hunting, deer hunting, wherever you go, these are a great option. And that's actually what I use. So if you've seen me on any of my social media posts, red is right, blue is left, correct here. And I have them on the lanyard just so I don't lose them, but they just pop in really, really easy. And then if I want to hear something, I just turn them up, and then things get really, really loud. And then if I clap, I can feel it shut down, as well as if once I pull the trigger, then they'll shut down as well. I also like these for the Lawrenceburg Speedway, just because then I can still communicate with my spouse when I'm there, and then maybe the people around me, but at the same time, it's clamping down when the engines rev. So these are a couple options that are out there. Now, if you're really someone that wants to go kind of, I want it all. I want noise protection. I want a little bit of amplification. And I also want to stream to my phone, have Bluetooth capabilities. Sound Gear makes an option called Sound Gear Phantom, and they're still going to look exactly like this. The only difference is that now I'll be able to have some adjustability on my phone and be able to stream music, and I believe it's phone calls too. So there's some pretty cool options out there. So give us a call if you have any questions, and we can help you decide what's going to be best for you. The big thing to remember is that if you don't come to Flex Audiology and you get something like this, make sure that we are verifying the amount of noise reduction that's happening. These ones are a little bit harder to verify, just because you'd have to actually just kind of turn them off. But if you're getting the custom ones with the plugs and the filters, we can actually put you in the booth and test the amount of noise reduction that you're getting. So we want to verify that it's a tight fit and that you are being protected the entire time. So, okay, if you have any questions, drop me a line, give me a call, shoot me an email. I'm pretty accessible from that direction. But let's talk about Willie's Sports Cafe. I actually kind of I go there all the time, but I forget to even talk about them. I can't believe I haven't, but Willie's is just kind of my go-to. I don't live on the lake, but we do have a boat. So we're a big fan of jumping in there on a Friday afternoon and heading over to Willie's for happy hour. They've got great specials, and they have a seasonal menu that they change up. We are in a hot wing kick for some reason, so I apologize. All my videos have us eating hot wings, and I was just in the mood for something not healthy, so I got their heart stopper, which it's basically potatoes, cheese, and bacon. You can't go wrong. And but they have a plethora of healthy options as well. And of course, if you've been there, you can sit outside in the summer. They have a wonderful deck area. On Thursday nights, they have live music, so we can hear that even if we're not at Willie's, because it kind of goes across the lake. And just a really convenient, wonderful place to go. The price is right, and the people there are very nice, very accommodating. And I love that they always hire, fresh high schoolers, just younger people. They really give back to the community, and it's just a really kind of a great place to go and just sit and relax and enjoy the views. So if you come visit me and you haven't been there or seen there, let me know. I'll give you directions. But hope you guys have a great day.